Good evening, internet, and welcome back to SquiggyPlays. Happy Death Stranding 2 review embargo date. That's a new one. And happy Monday. Hope you've all had a fantastic day. It is the first day of the week, but you know, no Monday blues here apart from like the little blue border around me. But apart from that, hope you're all having a fantastic day. Like I've already said, we are in honor. It's not really an honor, but it's fallen on this in honor of Mr. Kojima releasing his latest sequel. We are playing another Mr. Kojima sequel today. We are carrying on with our playthrough of Metal Gear Solid 2 Sons of Liberty. So last week we completed the tanker chapter, and we are going to start on the plant chapter today. Hello, Regen Man. How are you? I think I said that right. Or is it Regen Man? Regen Man? Regen Man? One of the two. But hello, how are you? But we are going to jump straight across to have I ever played before? Played Metal Gear Solid? Yes, I've played Metal Gear Solid many times. Like, far too many times to count. So I'm just going to kick it off, and hopefully this will work straight away. And if it doesn't, then we are in trouble. You can hear that. Yes. So we are playing it on very easy because the plan is I want to get through Metal Gear Solid 1, 2, 3, 4, Peace Walker, and 5 before Metal Gear Solid Delta comes out. So very easy to take in the story, just to appreciate everything, and then I can kind of like just throw in some random facts as we go along, you know, because if I played it on extreme mode, I would be too stressed to even think about some random facts. So we are jumping straight in to the plant chapter. If you've missed the tanker chapter, that was
Snake, do you remember
last week's
the
stream,
sinking of that tanker
which
2
you can
years
find
ago?
somewhere on YouTube.
Of course.
Terrorists blew
here
a
we
hole
go.
in an oil tanker full of crude barely 20 miles off the shore of Manhattan. Your classic nightmare. It didn't take long.
What's
for
your
the to put an oil fence around the whole
favorite
mess.
Metal Gear
And
Solid?
then that massive offshore cleanup facility went up inside.
The big shell. I hear the cleanup isn't quite over yet.
It takes time. But in the meantime, the shell's become a landmark, a symbol of environmental
A
protection.
good choice. A good choice. Mine changes like every so often, but every time I play Metal Gear Solid 2, I'm like,
Approximately
This
6
is-
hours ago, the
this
big
is the
shell was
best one.
seized by
This
an
is
armed
great.
group.
Do we have an ID?
but then I play Metal Gear Solid 3 and I'm like,
Navy SEAL
this
Special
is also
Anti-Terrorist
great,
Training Squad dead
but it's not
set.
Metal Gear Solid 2.
Russian private army members may also be involved. It's a highly trained group, and they have the big shell under complete control.
I just love everything about this game. Like, from the start of the tanker chapter, like, to this part here, and then, like, all the way through to the end of the game. It's just so good. Like, I don't want to put spoilers in case people are, like, watching this or watching the YouTube repeat and haven't seen it, but it's just so good. Oh, have you not played 1? 1's really good. But 2, I think 2's my favorite. I've played 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
What are their
Peace Walker.
demands?
$30 billion.
$30 billion.
I've even played a bit of the
What
Game
makes them
Boy
think
one
they
as
can
well,
get that
actually.
much?
There was a government-sponsored tour going on at the big shell that day.
I very much
Hostages,
recommend it.
huh?
A VIP from one of the major conservation groups, and one from our own government. The most important person in the
I was kind of
sense.
like playing
The
it
most
on,
important person?
that had the
James
Master Collection
Johnson.
The president?
on
Unless the demands are met, the terrorists intend to
PlayStation, but
blow
I was
the
playing
big
like
shell
the
out of
GOG
the water.
version
And the
on
crew
PC
looked
with
like
like
turning
all
the
of the like the
Manhattan Harbor
4K
into an
upgrades and everything, so I was kind
That's
of like
the worst case scenario.
playing the 4K
If the
one
chloride's being used to
properly, like
decontaminate the
cutscenes and
seawater,
everything,
go up with the oil.
but I just fast forward through the Master
Toxins
Collection one
containing
just to,
catastrophic levels of
like say I've
dioxin will be
completed that on,
released.
on the
In
Master
other words, the
Collection.
base ecosystem will be wiped out, and the sea will turn into a
Very
toxic
much
soup
recommend
for
it.
centuries, becoming the worst environmental disaster in history.
That's fair. That's fair. It's I don't think the game's that expensive. I think it's just getting like the
infiltrate
PlayStation
offshore
itself
decontamination
and
facility
finding like
Big
decent
Shell and
condition
safeguard the
ones and
president
stuff.
and other hostages. And 2, disarm the terrorists by any means necessary.
But I've had my copy of Metal Gear Solid 1 for like, I don't even know how long. 20 years?
You should know
Maybe?
that SEAL
I think?
Team 10 is also conducting a rescue operation.
Somewhere behind me in my collection of games over there.
Is this a joint effort?
No. Foxhound remains a covert body. Don't alert them to your presence. That is an order.
This is Snake. I'm now inside strut A of Shell 1.
How are things?
Zoom
We're
into
in
that
luck.
eye.
Looks like there are no sentries posted here.
Hello, Colonel.
What's the visibility?
Hello.
The lights on the plant struts are functioning. I won't have to use the IR goggles.
Any problems?
There was a brand new hole cut through the oil fence. There's someone else besides me that wanted to get in badly.
That's not possible.
It is
What
possible.
about SEAL Team 10?
They landed on the roof of the Big Shell as planned. And by the way, Snake,
I am paying attention.
we're changing your code name for all following communication.
What's wrong with Snake?
Well,
Just a precaution. You are now designated Raiden.
right.
All right, Raiden. You've already covered infiltration and VR training.
I've completed 300 missions in VR. I feel
Yeah,
like
you-
some kind of legendary mercenary.
Okay, we'll skip that part.
Make sure nobody sees you. If you need to, contact me by codec. The frequency is 140.85. When you want to use the codec, push the back button. When we need to reach you, contact you, the codec will beep.
Why is that
When you
got the
hear that
escape
noise,
button? 'Cause I'm using
press
a
the
controller.
back button. The codec's receiver directly stimulates the small
So-
bones of your ear. No one but you will
Who
be
knows?
able to hear it.
All right. I'll contact you if anything changes.
Yes, I will.
First, make your way to the upper section of the Big Shell.
How do I get up to the next level?
There's an elevator at the far
I'll
end of
wait
that
right
area.
There's always an
that.
elevator.
Sounds good.
Your new sneaking suit uses electrofiber technology, a byproduct of fiber optics research. The texture isn't far removed from rubber, but the material protects against a wide range of toxic substances. The suit itself has a wide array of built-in sensors. It is referred to as smart skin in military R&D.
I love a bit
Data
of
about
smart
damage
skin.
to different regions of the body, including blood loss, is exchanged between the suit and the intravenous nanomachines to create a feedback system.
There's a lot of pressure on my torso.
Relax. The suit applies varying pressure to major internal organs to maximize performance and safeguard their functions. They call this the skull suit in Foxhound.
Skull suit seems appropriate somehow.
The hatch with a circular handle will open into the elevator area. Locate the hatch first.
Okay. Yes, boss.
Copy that. Moving on to main mission objectives.
Right, let's make sure this actually controls. Yes, it does. That's a good start. So let's go and pick up whatever's under here. Which is a gun. A good start. So there's all of these like random lice on the floor, and if you've got any rations, which I don't, you can like they can basically eat your rations, or you can see them as part of your rations. Let's see if I can find a ration. But they're very weird and they're very icky, and I'm not a fan. That's my description of them, very weird and very icky. There's a ration. Oh, come on. I've got my ration. Where's the way out? There it is. Yes. I will go and grab that one as well. Thank you. I like to open them all just to be certain. Can climb up there, and there's some M9. Nope, I can jump off as well. M9 bullets. Now, what I want to know is, can I? There it is. There's that bomb underneath the submarine. We'll come back to that a little bit later on. But you basically go in there, go around, you can get closer to the bomb. But we're not bothered about that right now. That's for later on in the game. Spoilers.
Colonel, I've sighted an enemy sentry. AN-94 and a Makarov. Those grenades,
boss.
all his equipment is Russian-made.
Must be a Gerlukovich man.
Gerlukovich?
A Russian private army that was in line to work with the Shadow Moses takeover group 4 years ago.
What's their stake in this one?
They must have made a deal, an arrangement with the terrorists. They become a band of
I mean,
mercenaries, an army without
The
a country.
Solidus boss fight at the end is always a good one. I really like the Fat Man one because I think it's quite cool with the the bombs, and you can shoot them. Like you can shoot his roller skates to knock him over and stuff like that. Just like those little different bits of it, I really like. So I'm a big fan of most of them. Like, I even like the Fortune fight because it's a little bit different. But yeah, what's yours? Who could that be? Good choice. Good choice.
Colonel, there's definitely another intruder in here besides me.
That's not a possibility.
Not a team. Looks like a solo job.
One man.
Oh man.
We may not know who he is, but he managed to take care of every sentry in the area. They're all out cold. Whoever he is, he's got some skills.
He's got some
We
mad
need
skills.
to get an ID. But for now, you can take advantage of the situation and get to work. There's a terminal in front of the elevator. A node.
Did you say nerd?
Not
nerd. No.
Node.
Oh,
Use the node
Best
to
line of the
gain
game.
access to the Big Shell's facilities network.
then what?
Pull up the map of the structure. That'll let you activate the Soliton radar.
The Soliton radar? True. That radar came in useful during VR training.
Oh, right.
A radar
Sweet
system
little rider in your
uses
VR training.
biological magnetic fields as input. These estimated enemy positions are projected onto a map according to reference points collected via GPS signals and field personnel reports. We need to get to the map through the Big Shell's node to put this data processing to practical use. The node unit is about 3 feet high, should be colored blue. Each area has at least one.
How do I gain access?
Just push the action button in front of the node.
I don't know, I'm not pressing E. I'm going to press Y.
The nanomachines in your body will take care of the security clearance and allow you access to the node. Complete the procedure before those sentries gain consciousness. If they spot you, you won't be able to gain access for a while.
Aye, aye, Colonel.
Stay on guard.
Got it.
Let's do it. 2 sentries. Ooh. Let's access the node. Wow. I never want that to happen when I touch a computer. Code name. This is going to be obvious. I'm not typing the entire SquiggyPlays. Okay, birthday. You can be the first of the first, I'm not bothered. Nationality, UK. I mean, really, I think Geordie should be a nationality, but here we are. Full screen, captions on. I think that's what I want. I might have to change that setting. But we'll find out.
Good work, Raiden.
Thank you.
The radar should be functioning now.
Remember your VR training sessions. The tool is exactly the same one. It maps the terrain as well as the position of enemy personnel.
He's not wrong.
The bright dot in the middle is you, Raiden.
I am a bright spot.
The red dots are your enemies, and the blue cone shape represents their field of vision. Your radar isn't affected by the weather, but if you're discovered by an enemy, you won't be able to use it. It gets jammed easily, I'm afraid.
Mailing
It's
should
all
have
made
fixed
from
that one.
currently existing technology. You won't be able to use it in an area with strong harmonic resonance, so be careful. The Big Shell's layout map should now be available after touching the Start button.
How do I save the mission data?
I've set aside a proprietary frequency for saves,
Oh, who
and
could
an
the analyst be?
to work on the data too.
Jack, is everything all right?
What are you doing here?
Hey, Rose.
Jack, can you hear me?
Rose, you're not supposed to be involved. What's going on?
Jack, I'm a part of this mission.
Colonel, what the hell is going on?
Raiden, meet the mission analyst. She'll be overseeing the data saving and support.
Why her?
The Foxhound analyst that was supposed to take part in this mission was in an accident.
An unfortunate
Rosemary was brought in
accident.
as a replacement.
An accident?
And according to the files, she knows you better than anybody else.
Rose may be in the service, but an intelligence analyst is no field officer.
Not to worry. She has our technical staff at her disposal.
She's never been a part of a field mission. This is insane.
I have my own reasons for selecting her for this mission, soldier.
Colonel, I fail to see...
I know your VR training performance in and out, but sometimes that's not enough. You're familiar with the Shadow Moses incident?
I am very
You
familiar.
know I covered it in VR.
If there's a crucial tactical detail that case taught us, it was the power of the operative's will to survive.
I was trained to fight. My personal feelings have no place in a mission.
We've learned that it doesn't work that way. And on the field, you need all the help you can get.
Jack, you're stuck with me whether you like it or not.
Rose,
You need
Wow.
someone to watch your back. But I have conditions that need to be met, Colonel.
What is it?
I'll perform my duties and save that mission data, but I'm aware that technically I'm not part of the mission control team. After all, I'm just a normal girl who's worried about Jack. But that means, Colonel, that I am not required to follow your orders outside of my
Go
immediate
on, Rose.
duties.
Go on.
Jack is not simply a field personnel for me to track. His safety comes first to me, not the mission. And because of that, I will be monitoring and keeping a record of every communication you have with him, Colonel.
Wow.
Given the circumstances,
Calm
you're
down,
free to
Rose.
do what you see fit.
Hey, I prefer this to being kept in the dark waiting.
I'd like to make a request, if I may.
Of course.
Hurry up.
His handle is Raiden. For the duration of the mission, could you call him that?
Yes, sir. All right, Raiden. Let me know when you're ready to turn in a save. The proprietary save frequency is 140.96. I just switched frequencies. Jack,
It's Raiden.
do you know what day it is tomorrow?
April 30th. Is there something special about it?
There is.
Isn't there?
I
There
can't
is.
remember. I'm sorry.
Oh,
Oh, well.
Raiden.
I'll
Jack
keep trying
Raiden.
until I hear the answer. I'm gonna let you go now, Jack. Take care.
Thanks, Pat. Oh, not again.
Raiden, the enemy sentry is regaining
Oh,
consciousness.
good for him.
Be careful, Jack.
Find somewhere to hide until the elevator arrives. You must stay out of sight.
And out of mind. Where could I go and hide? I wonder. Right here.
I'm under attack. Stay alert.
Nah, you're fine. You're fine. I don't know if the other guard actually wakes up or not. Hope not. No, he does not. That's how you find out. The big reveal, the hair toss.
The terrorists call themselves Sons of Liberty.
Sons of Liberty?
The name of their leader is Solid Snake.
Solid Snake?
The hero of Shadow Moses? So that's why you changed my code name.
Right, but he can't be the Solid Snake.
Because he died.
He died 2 years ago on that tanker
Or did
after he blew it sky high.
Could he have survived?
Not a chance.
I generally love this game.
Colonel,
So
I'm on the
much.
roof. There are no sentries, but it would only take one to spot me in this light.
You never had daylight VR training after all. Stay extra sharp until you can find a node to log in from.
What about the commandos?
SEAL Team 10 has landed on struts B and C.
And the president?
Seems he was spotted on strut B.
Strut B?
Let's go and visit him.
The big shell is comprised of shells 1 and 2. Each unit consists of a central core and 6 struts surrounding it.
So the whole thing is shaped like 2 hexagons connected end on end.
Exactly. And you're on the roof of strut A, shell 1 at the moment.
Yes, I am.
First, get to a node. Log into the network.
Got it.
And the node is downstairs. Okay, there's bandages. Right, we're going for a slip. Let's go. Let's go and slip. In 3, 2, 1. Whee! You fell over. You fell over. Never gets old. Never gets old. You just lie on the floor for a little bit, Raiden. You just lie there. I'm just going to quickly clip that. Hopefully. Right. You can get up now, Raiden. The fun's over. Whee! Oh. Are you gonna slip? Nope. Let's go under there. I've got a very scratchy throat. I'm not ill, but I've got a very scratchy throat. Okay, I'll answer the codec.
Raiden, SEAL Team 10 is in.
Do we really have no line of communication with the SEALs?
They don't know a thing about us. You know we work in the dark, and this mission is no exception. Only a few people know about your presence here. There's no need for concern. This operation is under Pentagon's direct command, and the NSDD came from the Vice President and the Secretary of Defense. Your mission may be top secret, but it's gone through the usual channels.
Okay. Whatever you say, boss. So because I'm playing on the easy difficulty, I don't have to worry about finding the nodes and all that jazz. I can just kind of go around and do what I want.
I'll go check the roof. I'll leave the first floor to you, okay? Understood.
Understood. But I can go and access it if I want. It's right in the back corner there.
Colonel, I've located the node, but it's under heavy surveillance. I can't get in any closer.
Yeah, you
Distract them. Try making some noise to draw their attention away.
How?
Flatten yourself against a wall and hit the punch button.
Got it.
Tell you what, these controls are weird for the PC. Oh, you're going that way? Oh, I was not expecting that. But yes, I can just do that and access it. I could have put him to sleep if I wanted. But it's all good. Yep, there's no one there. I think this is the wrong bridge that I've gone onto. I don't want to go to strut F. Do I? I don't think I do.
Raiden, watch your back. That's a cipher, a type of UAV. If it spots you, it will alert enemy personnel. Exercise extreme caution. But you can use chaff to set up an interference field. That'll knock its sensors offline for a while.
But I don't have any
Try
chaff
to
grenades.
locate some chaff. You can also destroy the engine or the camera. Some of the UAVs may be armed. Be careful.
I'll be careful.
Copy that.
Don't you worry, pal.
Wait a second. I just intercepted new intelligence on the operation being executed by SEAL Team 10.
Intercepted?
As I said before, they need to be kept in the dark about our presence.
Can't believe
So
you
we
intercepted
just listen
it.
in.
I'm patching it through.
This is Alpha Zero. We have the president.
Is he safe?
He is safe.
What
Dave,
about the
H.
package?
Tell the guys upstairs that we've secured the package. Easy money.
Good work. Your retrieval is on the way. Come on home.
Roger that.
Oh.
Alpha Zero, report.
Oh.
Damn it! Cover the president!
Come in, Alpha Zero.
What could be
This is
happening?
Alpha Zero.
What
We're
could be
under attack.
happening?
This is crazy. Is that...
Alpha Zero, respond. All Alpha, respond.
Raiden, the president's life is in danger. Head to Strut B now.
Okay. That's one way to stop you from going that way. So the president's in danger. There's just this one guard.
There's somebody there.
No, there's not. Don't know what you mean. For the codec. Colonel, what do I do? There's a guard there.
Raiden, watch out. There are sentries posted on the connecting bridge. They will spot you if you continue on course.
Any recommendations?
Use the hanging mode.
Hanging?
Face any waist-high railing and push the action button to clear the railing and hang over the side. Once there, you can move sideways while keeping out of enemy sight.
All right.
can.
I'm giving it a try.
Don't forget the grip gauge. It will keep decreasing during a hanging maneuver, and once it runs out, you will fall.
But I don't want to fall. How do I get back up? You never answered me that question. Whee! It's gonna be really awkward if this guard doesn't move. Just for the record. Thank you. That was good timing. We press the action button to climb back up, just in case anyone wanted to know, because Colonel did not explain that to this rookie. Here we go. This is a cool cutscene. This is like Shadow Moses, some might say. It looks very familiar. This is such a cool cutscene. There's a few games that I wish I could like go back and play again for the first time. And Metal Gear Solid 1, 2, and 3 are definitely 3 of those games. And probably BioShock as well. But like, it's just when you don't know what's actually happening. Like I do now, obviously, but the first time you play it, it's just ridiculous.
No, no!
What an introduction to Vamp, by the way. Like, one of the coolest introductions of any character. Just casually, like, slitting someone's throat, you know. Hello, I am Vamp. Voiced by a big Phil Lamar. Oh, Raiden, why would you go in there? Strut 1, Area B, first floor. You can actually read that in the HD collection. Just ridiculous. Like, what an intro to a character. Genuinely. Uh-oh. Hello there.
What are you?
The clue is in my name, young Padawan.
5 today. Or rather 6.
Big Phil Lamar as Vamp. So good. Hey, get down.
Get down!
That voice sounds familiar. Dot, dot, dot.
Where is he?
Where is he? This never happened in VR.
Strange smell.
A very strange smell. You smell like
You smell like...
the boss.
Are you?
It has to be. Shoot him! What are you waiting for?
Vamp,
Yeah, Queen?
are you all done cleaning up?
Yes, but wait till I tell you what I found.
Something interesting?
I'll tell you in person. Where are you?
Something very
In
interesting.
the central unit with the president.
Be right there.
Honestly, what an intro to Vamp. Like, 10 out of 10. Kojima smashed it out of the park.
Hold on. I'm not an enemy. Calm down.
You definitely don't sound like an enemy.
My name is Pliskin. Iroquois Pliskin. Lieutenant Junior Grade.
He looks familiar. He's voiced by David Hayter as well. Who could he be?
Are you a Navy SEAL?
No.
How did you get in?
Fast rope descent from a Navy chopper.
Where'd that sea lice
Have I
come
seen
from?
you before?
That suit. Are you Foxhound?
That's right.
Foxhound was disbanded. Huh? Where were you before Foxhound? Delta Force?
Paintball in place.
I was part of the Army's Force 21 trials.
Force 21? That's about tactical IT deployment, right? Any field experience?
No, not really.
So this is your first.
I've had extensive training, the kind that's indistinguishable from the real thing.
Like what?
Sneaking mission 60, weapons 80, advanced...
VR, huh?
But realistic in every way.
A virtual grunt of the digital age, that's just great.
That's far more effective than live exercises.
You don't get injured in VR, do you? Every year, a few soldiers die in field exercises.
There's pain sensation in VR and even a sense of reality and urgency. The only difference is it isn't actually happening.
That's the way they want you to think, to remove you from the fear that goes with battle situations. War is a video game. What better way to raise the ultimate soldier?
Oh, Kojima, you were so ahead of your time. So ahead of your time.
So you're saying that VR training is some kind of mind control?
Right. What's going on?
The Alpha team from Navy SEAL 10 is dead. No, a single survivor.
The kid's wired with nanomachines.
What about the president?
Looks like they took him somewhere else.
I see. You said there was a survivor from SEAL Team 10.
Yeah. Lieutenant J.G. Pliskin.
Has he seen your face?
What?
This is a top
Has he
secret
seen my
mission.
face? Well,
no one can know that we're involved.
He's seen my
A
face.
little too late for that. What's up?
Take a look.
What was
the
on the
hell?
other end of that handcuff?
A Navy captain.
You all right?
Give me a few minutes.
You need a cigarette.
Must have lost a few more pints than I thought.
You have that cigarette, Pliskin, not Snake.
What was that man
Pliskin.
just now?
That blood-sucking freak. That was Vamp. He's Romanian, a wizard with knives, as you saw.
The way he moved didn't seem human.
You won't see that in VR, I guarantee.
What is he?
Be an interesting
One
VR
of the
mission.
members of Dead Cell.
Dead Cell? Him?
A special forces unit created by ex-President George Sears. The name was originally intended to reflect its anti-terrorist functions. The unit would launch unannounced assaults on government complexes for the ultimate terrorism simulation. They were needed to show VR troopers like you how to deal with the real thing. But around the time their original leader died in prison, the unit began to unravel. They were always close to the edge, but they became
Living
more and
on
more
the
extreme,
edge.
began to go after US allies, even civilians. We estimate that no fewer than 100 people died as a result of accidents the Dead Cell arranged on their own. They were out of control, and it all came to a head 6 months ago.
What happened?
The unit was devastated. There are only 3 left now, and you just saw one of them.
Why would they go after the big shell?
How should I know? I told you they were on the lunatic fringe.
What about their leader? He says he's Solid Snake.
Snake died 2 years ago.
No, he didn't. Don't
You
lie
mean
to
the
him.
incident that made
Don't
this
lie to
big
me.
shell necessary in the first place?
Right, and he was the one that sank that tanker.
But he's a legend.
Legends are usually bad news. There's not a lot of difference between heroes and madmen.
Don't say that about
You're saying
yourself.
Snake is still alive and pulled another one?
No, he's not involved in this one. His body was positively ID'd 2 years ago.
Snake is dead.
And buried.
Wow.
What about the other soldiers? I saw Russian equipment too.
Former Soviet military. They're probably mercenaries. The big shell is too much ground for just Dead Cell members to hold down.
So we brought reinforcements.
You weren't briefed on any of this? And you came in alone to boot? Why? What are you really doing here?
I don't know.
Can't
I
tell
don't
me,
know what
huh?
I'm doing here,
Fine with
right?
me.
Just let me live my life on
I
the
don't
big
smoke.
shell.
Keep it anyway. May come in handy. Take this too.
Come in, Alpha Zero. This is Bravo Zero, currently at the bridge between struts B and C. The president is... Damn, I can't hit this thing. It's like some bad dream. Alpha, anyone, come in, all Alpha. This is Bravo Zero.
Aren't you going to answer him?
Yeah, Pliskin, are you not going to answer him?
The BC connecting bridge.
We need to get there. Can you handle it?
I need a few more minutes. Remember my frequency. It's 141.80.
141.80. Got it.
I've been briefed on this plant's layout. If you need information on the place or about Dead Cell, contact me. You're using nano communication, right?
Yeah, but I can patch into your frequency.
Alright. Pliskin's using nanotechnology as well.
What's your name?
Raiden.
Raiden.
Raiden? Strange code name.
Makes up for the boring one my parents gave me.
Maybe I'll find out someday.
One day you will. How could you lie to him, Snake? How could you? There's my Sock'em suppressor, and more interestingly, behind here is a bomb. What could that bomb be for? Tune in later to find out. But not too much later.
Jack, it's me.
Everything okay, Rose?
Don't you need to save the mission data?
Oh yeah. Thanks for the reminder.
Okay, I'll save it. Slazer, you're a lucky guy. Not everyone gets to see that booty.
Jack, do you remember what day tomorrow is?
That again. I'm sorry, but I
Don't
still don't have a
remember.
clue.
That's okay.
What is it, Rose? Talk to me.
I'd rather you figure it out. It's important.
How
Won't be that
important?
important if I don't know what it
Important
is.
enough. And we'll talk about it tomorrow.
Why not now?
Tomorrow seems more appropriate. I need all the help I can get so that I won't chicken out anyway.
Is that the reason you decided to be part of this mission? Okay. I'm gonna finish this thing by tomorrow no matter what.
You know I'll do everything I can
I mean,
to
I
help
hope so.
Rose,
I'm not going to finish
there's
this by
something I
tomorrow.
need you to do as an analyst.
What is it?
It has to do with Solid Snake. The leader of this takeover incident is claiming that he's Snake himself.
The legendary mercenary?
I need as much
He's
data
not a
on him as
mercenary.
possible. Everything they have on him after the Shadow Moses incident.
He's dead now, isn't he?
Yes. Should be a burial record somewhere too. You should be able to request top-level security clearance from the Colonel. That should get us into the most classified material.
I'm on it. I'll contact you as soon as I find out something.
Thanks, Pet. You're a star. A little bit annoying, but you're a star. Wonder what that beeping could be. Oh, another ration. Some fucking bullets. I wonder if I can... Does this one work here? Yep, he does. He kisses that one as well. Wow. Hideo Kojima, the things you do in games. Anyway, let's see what's going on the bridge. I know, Slazo. I know. I know. And here is another one of my favorite cutscenes from Metal Gear Solid 2. It's a dude. And this music. So good.
What the hell is that?
So good.
Come, put me out of my misery.
I mean, they're trying.
This is impossible. Nothing will hit her.
Is she the one they call Fortune?
Hello, Vamp. You're a strong boy. Bet he does CrossFit.
Queen.
Don't let them take the president!
A bit late for that.
Ready grenades.
A dud!
Dud, not a dud.
Today is another bad day.
And confirm. And confirm it is.
Is there anyone here that can give me happiness?
Bad day to be a seagull. Oh, I'm unfortunate. I wanted to go over that bridge. Your music makes up for it, though. I literally thought I was going to say they've got rid of that part of the game, but
I'm
they
so
haven't.
sorry, my beauties. I'll see you again someday.
Such a great piece of music.
Colonel, SEAL Team 10's Bravo team was wiped out.
I see.
What happened to the cargo choppers?
Both of them are at the bottom of the harbor. Looks like your new hosts have a Harrier too.
A Harrier? What is this?
Calm down. It just means they anticipated the attack.
What?
Besides, since the SEALs drew their fire, your infiltration went off without a hitch. On top of that, we know their defensive capabilities.
Are you saying this was all a feint?
Raiden, get a hold of yourself. The entire mission is in your hands now. Do you understand?
But...
There's no time for questions. They could decide to retaliate for that failed assault.
You mean the hostages?
They could be in danger, yes. But we need to consider the possibility that they'll blow the whole shell.
Nah,
if
don't
that
be
toxic
silly.
spell does take place, it'll devastate not only the harbor, but poison the coastline for generations. Raiden, we've had to adjust the mission objectives.
Can't ruin that
The
coastline.
priority is now on removing those C4s that the terrorists wired over the big shell. The president can wait, but this can't.
Colonel, you know I'm no bomb disposal expert.
But I know
That's
a guy.
not a problem. The Bravo team brought an explosives pro in with them. He was supposed to stand by on Strut C according to their mission plan. You should find him there.
Is this according to Simulation 2?
What are you talking about? Get to Strut C and find him.
Understood. But I need to ask you something before I go.
Make it quick.
Who are they? Dead Cell, I mean. They couldn't hit her no matter how hard they tried. And that vampire, too, it's like being in a nightmare you can't wake up from.
Jack, snap out of it.
And you, Rose, I can't believe you're on this mission. I keep thinking I'll wake up.
Raiden, this is real. And that's why you won't wake up.
But nothing seems real.
I've made up my mind to stay with you. Whether this is real or a bad dream, I'll keep watching you till it's over.
Thank you, Rose. And I won't let you be just a dream.
Are you two done? Raiden, you're needed on Strut C.
I love a bit of romance in Metal Gear Solid. It never ends well normally. I can't believe she blew that up. Like, how could you do that? Such a beautiful, beautiful shell. There's nothing really to look at, apart from more buildings. That's where I came in, over there, on that rooftop. And that's pretty much it, really. A few leaky pipes now. Let's go and see Big Pete. But before we do, I will show you another C4 which we have to disarm. You can hear it, and it's right there. Oops. Right there. Can I set the hand dryer off again? Hey! I'm sorry, right? But that's just cool. But I felt like I should set the hand dryer off. Anyway. Oop, I'll take some of that. I need to find the node in here because I need to change my controls back to non-inverted. But let's go and see the boss man, the Don. Wrong door.
Freeze! Don't shoot.
You a cop?
I'm not NYPD. I came in with the Bravo team.
Why would a cop
and what
be in the
happened to
middle of the
SEAL
shell,
Team 10?
in the middle of the ocean?
They're all dead.
Just questioning
All
these
of them?
things.
That's bad.
It is bad. It is. You are correct.
Did I tell you you could move?
It's all right. He's not one of the bad guys. Don't go pointing that thing everywhere, kid.
Life advice.
What's your name?
My name is Peter. Peter Stillman.
Big Pete.
Lecturer at Navscolio at Indian Head. Also a consultant for the NYPD bomb squad.
A poor old man who got dragged along for this picnic.
Greg
thought you
Eagles plays
retired.
someone else in Metal Gear Solid, but I can't remember who it is.
I did. Can't keep up with everybody, as you can see. A famous church got wiped off the map thanks to me, with too many lives inside. All I lost was this leg.
So you're the bomb disposal guy.
I mean, what gives it away? What gives it away, Raiden?
Kid, this is the bomb disposal guy. Open any explosives disposal textbook and you'll see his name.
Just ancient history now.
Why did they bring you out of retirement then?
Because the terrorist group here includes one of my students, the Emperor of Explosives, Fat Man. He built an atomic bomb when he was only 10.
Batman.
I created him in a sense.
And that's why you're here.
I'm pretty rusty. I was supposed to supervise the bomb disposal. Looks like it was taken care of before I had my turn.
I wouldn't say that. There are at least 2 people here who can claim to be experts at bomb disposal.
Are you two with SEAL Team 10? I didn't see you at the mission briefing.
Oh, we're with another squad. My name is Pliskin, Lieutenant Junior Grade. Honored to meet you, sir.
Mr. Pliskin, do you have any experience with explosives disposal?
Don't worry about me. And he looks young, but he can do it. But we need more manpower.
I'm,
What's your name?
Raiden.
That's an odd name.
It is. It is.
Any other survivors?
There was also an engineer with me.
An engineer?
A skinny guy. He went in with us.
Where is he?
I haven't seen him since that skirmish.
Was he killed?
I don't think so. I didn't find his body.
I see.
They told me he was a security systems architect for the big shell.
Why would they take a civilian along?
Everything in this structure is computer controlled. He was supposed to get us past all the security measures.
I never heard anything about that.
He had official orders with him.
He looks very...
We'll leave that for later. Right now, we need to figure out how to deal with all the bombs.
Do you know
But there's no one left from the SEAL's EOD squad.
Yup, so we have to do it ourselves.
But I've never defused a bomb before.
It's easy
Hold
to
on
defuse a
sec.
bomb.
Off to confer with the CO again.
Glad to hear Stillman is safe. Assist him in any way possible to clear the C4 from the structure.
Colonel, you know I've never been trained in bomb disposal.
It's all right. The man you're working with is the best in the field. All you have to do is follow his directions. You will, of course, keep your identity and mission objectives to yourself.
Is it true that an engineer came in with Stillman?
I wasn't informed of that. It's probably something the SEALs decided on their own. There are more important issues at hand, Raiden. The enemy may retaliate for the failed assault.
You've already said
Get
that
those
once.
C4s neutralized now.
Hey, Colonel.
I'm not qualified
trying,
for bomb disposal.
But your ringing is...
Jack, it's me.
When we're trying to sort it out.
You can do this. Trust me.
Thanks,
You haven't
Rose.
had bomb disposal training
You
per
called me
se
Jack,
in
though.
VR, but you're more than capable of handling C4.
This is a little different from using C4.
You're up for this. You know that.
How about it, kid? Are the results in yet?
There's no need to think about this so
Pliskin.
much. You won't actually be dismantling the bomb. That's not for amateurs. What we'll try here instead is a temporary freezing measure. Here, look at this.
This is a bomb. It can go
This
boom.
is a C4 bomb. It's live. You can see it pulsing. Now you spray this on the sucker and there we go. Simple, huh? The spray freezes the detonator instantly.
How long does the effect last?
There's no way
good job
the
the
thing can
freezing
detonate
worked there,
in this
otherwise that
condition.
could have been
Even if you leave it alone,
a
it'll
very
stay
quick
out of
end to
commission
Metal
for
Gear
at least
Solid 2.
24 hours.
That's enough time.
If we had the manpower, I'd recommend complete disposal. But this will have to do. The spray can be used from several yards away. Now check the floor, ceiling, walls, under a table, everywhere. Try to imagine the locations the bomber would choose.
That won't be easy. We don't know a thing about Fat Man.
Is there anything that'll help us locate the bombs?
Here, take this with you. It's what they call an ion mobility spectrometer. It can recognize ionized gas emitted by C4s.
The what?
In other words, that little gadget sniffs out C4's scent.
That's
Oh, wait,
right.
Raiden,
I've
keep up.
established a link up with your radar network, so any scent detected will be represented visually. Have the sensor activated and keep your eye on the radar.
What if he's using some other odorless substance?
I know, Fat Man. He wouldn't do that.
I know Fat Man well. I know how into his own aesthetics he is.
Signatures?
Yes, on every bomb he builds, he always leaves a trace of the cologne he uses.
Oh,
The
this bomb
sensor
smells
also
like
picks up that particular
Sauvage.
scent spectrum.
This smells like Invictus.
Is that something he learned from you?
No, it was
jump.
his own quirk. He wouldn't work by any rules except his own, and he followed them like a religion. And common sense wasn't one of his strong points.
Other aftershaves are available.
I thought I taught him everything I knew. I have no children of my own, and I thought I found a son in him. He had the right stuff, you know. There's something very unusual about an ability like that. Even at Indian Head, he got special treatment. I remember some people called him one of the fat cats. Maybe that's what started all this. I didn't
could
teach him
well
the
be.
most important thing I had to tell him. There are some things you have to pass on. The trick is to know which one. Right. All I taught him was skills.
Like your
And
explosive
now I have to stop
personality.
him from using it to destroy us all.
Let's see how well that sensor works.
All right. I'm activating them. Watch. You see the green stuff on the radar? That's a visual representation of the C4 scent detected by the sensor.
It's a pretty big area, isn't it?
Don't complain. It's better than nothing.
Just activate the sensors and search the area, okay?
All right.
Don't forget that you need the radar to use the system. Log into the node at every strut and turn the radar on.
We have to keep out of the enemy's sight, too.
Because the radar gets knocked offline when we're spotted?
Exactly. Fat
you've done
Man
this
would have
before.
allotted some C4s here in Strut C as well.
Here?
I've already spotted that one.
I know the structure of this facility, and if he wants to take out the plant, where he would target.
You know this for sure?
Of course. I taught him the techniques he uses. His ideas are based on my theories. Demolition is a kind of ideology. It makes no exceptions for time or place. Big Shell consists of 2 hexagons joined end on end, north to south. There should be packets of C4s on each of the vertices, or the struts in this case. You need at least that to take a building of this integrity out.
6 on Shell 1, another 6 on Shell 2. A total of 12 bombs at least.
Considering the shell's architecture and composition from an engineering standpoint, that's my conclusion, and it's exactly what he would have decided as well.
I agree. Totally agree.
Kid, this place is all yours. I'll take care of Shell 2.
Take this.
Level
What's
1
this?
key card.
Security card, issued to Shell personnel.
What a guy.
The Big Shell security layout includes varying levels of clearance. The clearance level is identified by the number printed on these doors. Writing, your card key can open doors with security clearance level 1. Pliskin, your card can get you into level 3 areas. You'll need it to get next door to Shell 2.
How did you get this?
That engineer I told you about gave it to me. He was supposed to program a set of all access cards once we were on site. Unfortunately, this card won't get you into every area of this structure.
We'll have to deal with the remaining security lockouts as they come up. Let's get going.
Let's do this.
You stay here.
No, I'm going.
The 2 of us can handle it, don't worry.
But
you'll just slow us down with that leg of yours. There's a war going on here. I don't have time to babysit anymore.
Why don't you just let us handle the grunt work? You can tell us what to do over the radio, like in the original mission plan.
All right. I'll give you instructions from here.
Good
I may
lad.
also need to
Good
prepare
lad.
a backup plan just in case.
In case of what?
Good luck to both of you.
In case
This is
it
a
goes
dangerous
tits
one.
up.
Who dares, wins.
If anything comes up, let me know. My frequency is 140.25.
Good luck, kid. I'll see you later.
See you in a bit, Snip Pliskin.
Semper Fi.
Alright.
That man's no SEAL. I don't even think he's a Navy man.
What?
Semper Fi. Marine Corps talk.
Yeah, I don't think he's a Navy
Normally,
SEAL
team
either.
leaders stay in the CP and give orders with those headphones. And as far as I know, SEALs keep their officers away from the field. And who dares wins is a model of the British Special Air Service.
He's been around. He's been around his war Pliskin.
Is
He's
he one
been
of the
around.
terrorists then?
No, somehow I don't think so. If there's someone to suspect, I'd put my money on you.
Yep. Same. Same.
I'm
no
take
terrorist.
care
I've
of
done
those
VR
bombs for now.
training.
What about you? They could be back in this area soon.
I'll hide out in this pantry for a while. If I lock the door, it should be all right. Plenty
This
of
is like
food
the
here,
opposite
too,
of locking
so you
the
don't need
butler
to worry about me.
in the freezer in Tomb
I'll
Raider.
give you instructions by Kodak from here. Good luck, kid.
Good luck. Semper Fi.
Bomb disposal is a face-off with your own mortality. Don't let the fear get to you.
Fear.
When you give in to
It's
the
the
fear,
anger.
the darkness comes.
Close enough. Right.
I'm all right.
Oh, I wanted to try and knock on it instead to annoy him.
I'm all
Are
right.
you alright, pal? You're alright? Good. Good, I'm glad. Right, there's the node. I need to change me scrolls. There's another Russian. There's another Kojima thing. And another one over there. Typical Mr. Kojima. Wait till we get to Metal Gear Solid 5 and we'll play in as quiet. Anything else through here? There's an orange box. It's not, hasn't got Team Fortress 2 though. And the best thing they ever did, you don't have to have the key card equipped to open the door. Let's go and defuse the first bomb. Whee! Where could it be? Why do you not want to work? Oops. Why do you not want to work? Mr. Coolant, are you gonna work? Come on, Mr. Coolant. Hang on, if I pick a gun, can I shoot with a gun? Yeah, so it's not that. So what is the button? Why is it just suddenly decided to be a different button? Why has it decided to change buttons? What have you done? Use the I to control the spray, man. I'm gonna have to press I on the keyboard. That's annoying.
Raiden here. I took care of the C4 in Strut C. The ceiling of the women's bathroom was set to blow.
That's not like him.
He would
Anything
never go
wrong?
in the women's
Maybe.
bathroom.
Pliskin's reported other locations too, and none of them are effective demolition points.
What do you mean?
It means that they wouldn't be the best places to choose if you wanted to destroy this place.
Are you saying they don't plan on blowing the shell up?
It certainly seems that way. So far, we haven't seen anything but a waste of good explosives. Unless, of course, we're missing something.
A trap?
He couldn't have overlooked the fact that I would be called into this. There's something going on.
So the next question is, how do I bring up? Where's Ender? Which is X. That's X. I'm just trying to work out how to... use the coolant in this mode. Oh, that's the codec. Oops. Is there another button I can press? No? Okay, we're gonna have to use the keyboard to do that. That's fine. I can get away with that. Just annoying. I don't know why it's like that. But it is what it is. Let's go to Strut D next, I think. That's not Strut D, that is going to see Big Pete. Now we're going to Strut D. Hello, God. Goodbye, God. Woo. Ooh, whoosh. There's a camera, and I just rolled into the camera. That was fine. Easy. It's literally just down below. Can I put anyone to sleep? Yes. Where's the other guard?
Nothing here.
He's on the next level down again. Yep. both asleep. And then it's down the next level again. Yes, I have played these games too many times. Oops. It's the bomb, which I can't thingy without the keyboard. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
What's going on? Respond.
Should not have done that.
Communications with Strut D have ceased. Carry out an investigation.
That could have been a mistake. That could have been a very bad mistake. The next one is on the roof up here, I believe. Are you going to be looking at me? You can look. You can look, but you can't touch. We're in Strut E now. And we need to get on the roof. Which is... Where are you, Mr. God? I missed you. That was very bad shooting by me. I wonder what could be happening here.
I've taken care of that annoying fly. What's the situation over there?
Puzzling. I saw a man dressed like a ninja just now.
Really? Ninja?
It's the only way to describe it. A kind of cyborg ninja complete with a sword.
What?
Impossible.
Are you hiding something from me?
Olga, are you sure it wasn't an Arsenal Tengu?
Don't be a fool. Think I wouldn't know the difference? I've never seen field gear like that ever.
All right, we'll intensify patrols. Anything else?
No, don't do that.
Actually, one more thing. You'll find it hard to believe, though. I saw a man hiding under a cardboard box.
Where?
On the connecting bridge to Shell 2. So you believe me this time?
I've seen someone use that box trick before. We'll lay a trap on the Shell 2 connecting bridge.
Over and out, then.
Freeze! You must be one of Dead Cell.
Of course not. What a thing to say.
How offensive.
Drop your gun!
Not a chance.
Well, goodbye, Ms. Galukovic.
I saw a female soldier. Russian.
Must be Olga Gerlukovich.
How do you know?
Unlike you, I've been briefed.
She's not a Dead Cell?
No, she commands a Russian private army.
They must be the ones patrolling the big shell.
That's right. She's led the group ever since her old man, Colonel Gerlukovich, died. Watch yourself with her. She's a tough one.
How would he know that? I wonder. I need to... Oh, there's a guard. Oh, no, there's a guard. I didn't realize there was a guard. I knew that was that one there. There we go.
Raiden here. The C4 reported on the roof of Strut E has been taken care of. Explosives were planted on the Harrier 2 stationed on the roof.
This is all wrong. This is something only an amateur would do.
What do you mean?
All the bombs that have been found so far don't appear to be in the right kind of locations. And the quantity of explosives isn't sufficient either.
Even Fat Man can make mistakes, right?
No, there's something else going on.
These aren't mistakes.
Get a move on with the disposal, Raiden. I've got a bad feeling about this.
Do you think it's a trap?
I don't know, but I'm gonna tell Pliskin to watch his back too. Just hurry.
Okay. Oop, no, stand up. Nope, stand up. Good lad. So I want to know why. Ooh, color box. Why I can't map. Me control. Yeah, okay. I mean, that's what I want to use. Is this gonna work now? No. Oh well. Fall down the stairs, Raiden. Oh. Hello, God. Goodbye, God. Play more. Whee. Whee. I'm trying to make him fall down the stairs. Right, where's this god? There he is. He's having a bit of a nap time, this god. And we are going out over here. The Strut F. The Strut F one is quite cool. I think. Yep. Call me Deep Throat.
Be careful. There are Claymore mines around there.
Who is this?
Stealth-equipped Claymore mines, invisible to the naked eye. Use the mine detector.
Identify yourself.
Just call me Deep Throat.
Deep Throat? You mean from Shadow Moses?
Mr. X, then.
Mr. X now, is it? Why would it matter if I called you Deep Throat?
It wouldn't.
Never mind about that.
Why did you contact me?
Let's just say I'm one of your fans.
Colonel, someone calling himself Mr. X just contacted me. Do you know anything about it?
No. And whoever it wasn't a burst transmission. The transmission was sent from within the big shell.
Ooh.
He called himself Deep Throat at first. Do you think...
I caught that part too, but the possibility of it being true is none. Gray Fox was the one who used that alias in Shadow Moses, and he's dead.
Is it an enemy trap?
Could be. Exercise extreme caution.
I mean, why would it be an enemy trap when they're basically saying there's Claymore mines? Like, surely they wouldn't tell you there's Claymore. They'd be like, there's no Claymore mines here. You just go straight across this. No problem at all. This is the easiest way to do it. Because I haven't got the mine detector. Just in case, I'll throw myself overboard. Right. Is there any guards up here? Yes. And there's one down there as well. The actual bomb itself is there, pretty much. You need to kind of drop down. Which I will do. And then just get down there before he sees me. And just complain that it doesn't work still. Right, where are you, Mr. God?
Who's there?
How have I missed those shots? Oh, hello, man. Come back. You're at that angle I can't hit you from. Come back, Mr. God. Come back. Ah.
Who's there?
There's no one here. There's no one here. There we go. That took a bit longer than I wanted it to take. I could also climb, like drop down onto these things to get the magazine as well. And same drop down to like get that stuff. Oh, some stun grenades. I think a lot of these, yeah, a lot of these places are just locked for now. There's the mine detector. And I believe... No, this one's fine. I thought there was stuff on this, on the floor here. But there's not. Take a ration. Another cardboard box. Could go on a tour of these cardboard boxes. Carefully step over him. And then back out we are with the FA connecting bridge. Hello, Rose.
Jack, do you remember the day we met?
I'm kind of busy right now, Rose.
I'm a little bit busy, Pat.
You're right. Sorry.
Yeah.
I do remember.
No, you
It
don't.
was right after I transferred to New York. There are all these tourists around you in front of the Federal Hall.
A group of middle-aged Japanese ladies came up and asked me which building it was that King Kong was climbing in the movie. I said it was probably the Chrysler building. And then you showed up and started mouthing off. You were like, no, it's the Empire State.
I said the Chrysler building was in Godzilla.
We started arguing, and I forgot all about the tourists. I was insisting that I was right, and you were doing the same. The next thing we knew, the Japanese women had gone away, and we ended up going to the Skyscraper Museum to see who had the better recall.
We argued all the way to Battery Park.
Wow.
And for nothing.
I never knew that's
Since the
how you pick up
museum was
women.
closed.
That's an interesting way to do it.
Went our separate ways from the museum. And then I found you again by coincidence out in the base corridor.
An amazing coincidence that we were actually working at the same place.
Coincidence.
That night we went up to the top of the Empire State.
It was so beautiful.
And then
I
King
could
Kong
look down
appeared.
on the Chrysler building from 120 stories above ground.
I felt overwhelmed. I didn't care anymore who was right.
And that was our first date.
We watched King Kong in your apartment a bunch of times that night. Didn't sleep till morning. If it weren't for that coincidence, we wouldn't be together.
I know. I'm sorry, Jack. I'm taking up your time again.
What?
Take care.
Wow. Well, that was mixed signals. Jack, I want to talk to you. Okay, bye. How did I miss that shot? And that shot. Didn't miss that shot though, did I? Thank Thank you. I think it's just the one guard. Yeah, it is. So get round. So I was just gonna get stuck on the scenery there. Right, into the pump room.
Freeze!
Oh yes, I've never held someone up as Raiden. Come on, give me a dog tag. Shake yourself, shake yourself. Yeah, thanks for that dog tag. I'll swap back to this gun. Aim down there, that'll scare him a little bit. Yep, thank you. Goodbye. Now, I can't remember if there's a guard in here or not. I don't think there is. Should probably put the thing on just to be sure of where I'm going. There's a lot of pipes to crawl under. There it is. Not even aiming at it.
This is Raiden. The C4 found in Strut A has been frozen and disposed of. Explosives were planted in the pump room on the first floor.
Good work. Only one more left to go.
He doesn't sound too happy about
This
that,
is
though, does he?
Pliskin. Do you read me, Pete?
I'm here. What's up?
Raiden, you need to hear this too.
I'm listening.
I checked out the bottom of Strut H for you, Pete.
Wait, what's this about?
I asked Pliskin to look around. Knowing Fat Man, I can't shake the feeling that all the bombs so far were just wrong.
So did you find anything?
Yeah, a hell of a lot of C4s packed into the bottom of the strut. Pete called it right.
I knew he had the real thing up his sleeve.
So all the other ones were dummies?
No, they're a threat, all right. But the detonation wouldn't be enough to destroy the entire shell. But the C4s Pliskin found would inflict serious structural damage.
That's not the bad news either. These are sensor-proof.
What?
New model, I guess. The ionization sensor can't detect them. The whole thing is sealed tight to prevent vapor leak, and there's no trace of that cologne signature. Pete, looks like he fooled you.
Yes.
Ow.
But you managed to find the thing anyway.
It was sheer luck.
Bombs that are invisible to the sensor?
Any ideas, Pete?
Are there more out there?
I will see for myself.
You can't move fast enough.
He's right. I can try the spray from a distance.
Hold on. There's something not right about this one. I can feel it.
Well, Pete, should I come back and get you?
No, there's no need. Raiden, you have one left to go, correct?
Right, except for those scentless ones.
How about you, Pliskin?
I have 2 left, not counting this one.
Okay. It'll have to be me. I have the level 4 card that'll get me into Shell 2 in any case.
You'll never make it. With that bad leg of yours, they'll spot you for sure.
That won't happen. I
I
can
don't
walk
have
just
a bad
fine.
leg.
I can even run.
What do you mean?
That bomb 5 years ago, I messed up. Even with all my experience, I lost it. And the church was lost in the explosion. All those kids playing nearby, too. These past 5 years, I've lived a lie.
Lied?
Yes, lied. I didn't lose my leg in the explosion. So many dead. All because of my mistake. All I could think about was hiding from the crime, shielding myself from the public outcry. I wanted people to be sorry for me, for my weakness. I faked being a victim myself because I couldn't bear to face the families of the real victims. This is no prosthetic. I can keep my footing on catwalks and hike over deserts. I lived my lie so well, I haven't even answered to myself for my sins. It was supposed to be a shield, and it's become a shroud instead. I've killed my soul by playing the victim. Instead of protecting me, it's made my life even more hellish.
What good can that do the victims?
I know. I'm a coward.
Hey, Pete.
God forgive me. I can walk with my own 2 feet, and I need them to stop Fat Man. His crimes are also mine. One of omission and arrogance. No one should teach the skills I taught him without a clear conscience. This is the only way I can diffuse my own sins.
I get you, Pete. That one's all yours. You got it, Raiden?
I understand.
Pete, I've taken care of guards in struts G and H of Shell 2. I wouldn't recommend you go into any of the other struts.
I owe you one.
I'll get back to freezing the baby bombs then.
You do that too, Raiden.
I'm on it.
I'll have the radio with me if you need to get in touch. Just don't ask for Peg Leg Peter. He's gone for good.
Peg Leg Peter's gone for good, and now Marathon Runner Pete is here to stay. I'm being lazy. Is there a quicker way out of here? No. No, there's not. I'm just being very lazy. But I might as well take this stuff while I'm here. Can I crawl out of there? No, I can't. I just want to be lazy. I don't want to crawl all the way back. Oh. I always forget where I've crawled from. Right, is there anything else around here I can get my hands on? Oh, I missed the cardboard box. What did I? There we go. Nothing gets away from Raiden and his parkour and skills. There's a little flip in a confined space. Right, got me cardboard boxes. Where's some sock and bullets? This guard's still asleep? Imagine being asleep for that long. I found out stuff about Big Pete. No, I don't want to go that way. What am I doing? Could just be lazy and just put him to sleep when he appears. Just as easy. Instead of doing the hanging maneuver. And I think there's a guard in here as well. Yep. Imagine having to oh, there's another guard. I did not know about him. Well, I did. But he was on the radar.
Freeze!
I'm just going to put you to sleep. I'm not that bothered about you. And remember this bomb? It is behind here. I had closed this previously.
I have the last C4 frozen. There's nothing showing up on the sensor now.
Good work, Raiden.
You're way ahead of me, kid. I still have one to go.
How's your bomb, Peter?
It's a bomb, all right. Sealed C4, and in huge quantities.
Good to know.
You think there's another one in Shell 1?
For sure. Somewhere at the bottom of Strut A.
Why are you so certain?
If this bottom section of the strut is demolished, Shell 2 will be well on its way to destruction.
You mean that Shell 2 will actually sink?
Not immediately. There'll still be 5 struts left. But if Shell 1 loses a strut at the same time, it'll be a very different story. The big shell's structural integrity depends on a very exact balance. If both shells lose a strut each, the whole structure will tear itself apart under its own weight.
What do we do?
I have a sensor that can locate even those scentless C4s. It makes combined use of a neutron scintillator and a hydrogen bomb detector.
You brought that stuff with you?
Of course. I made the calibrations while I was in the pantry.
Does it work?
I just tested it. and it definitely responds. But the best I can do is a sound beacon, not the radar.
Sound?
The shorter the interval between beacons, the closer the target.
I get you.
There's another one in that pantry I was in. You can go back and get it.
It's all yours, Raiden.
I'm going to study it some more and see if the freezing process will work. Don't touch the other one until I say so.
Okay. I'll stand by until you radio in.
Let's go. So the reason I did it this way as well is so that I'm basically going in like a circle round. So I started in C. I mean, I could have done it in D and then finished in C, so I could have gone there a bit quicker, but it just means I've gone like C, D, E, F, A, B, and then back to C. And you can shoot them with your USP or SOCM, whichever gun it is that I've got, and that will disable them. I'm assuming there's no guards in here. I don't want to assume, but it would make sense. I got it.
I have sensor B.
Good. Head to the bottom of strut A.
How's your invisible bomb?
I'm looking at it, but I'm keeping my distance. How's Pliskin doing?
A few more minutes. I just got to the last strut, but there are a few enemy sentries I have to take care of.
Does it look bad, Peter?
Maybe. It's an odd one. The detonator hasn't been activated.
What?
But the sensors are live, which means...
This is Pliskin. I've located the last C4.
Is that it?
I'm about to freeze it. Then...
Wait! Pliskin!
Oh, Pliskin.
Damn! That was it!
What's going on?
The detonator just woke up. It's counting down!
What happened?
The big ones were rigged to be activated when all the baby C4s went offline. Right. The one in Shell 1 should be counting down too. Hurry!
What's the remaining time?
400 seconds.
400 seconds?
Loads of time.
Right. Move! Get to the bottom of strut A now!
Loads of time. 400 seconds. I could go for dinner. But you know what? I'll make haste. I don't have that far to go, to be perfectly honest with you. You know what? I mean, I missed every shot, which doesn't bode well. But I scared it off. That's what I'm going to go with. I scared it off. Got set asleep. That's some squeaky floorboards. You need to get them sorted. Are you back again? Thought I'd put you to sleep. Now I need to go back up the stairs that I tried to go up before. No one there. Ah, yes, there's guards here now, isn't there? Oh, a guard anyway. I got a slight shot. Let's go.
Right. Pliskin, listen carefully.
What is it?
I fell for it.
Fell for what?
That man has my number. A proximity trigger. Microwave.
140.25.
Microwave?
With a 7-foot range. It's not a technique I taught him. Neither was that multi-bomb booby trap. Looks like he's far surpassed me as far as explosives technique goes. As for the rest...
Pete, get the hell out of there.
There's less than 30 seconds left. It's too late.
No!
Pliskin, get away from Strut H as fast as you can.
Pete!
Right! Keep your distance. Use the spray from as far away as possible.
Me?
You can do it. I know that.
I'm not so sure.
But I am. Do it. I know you can.
I know I can. Wow. Goodbye, Pete. It was fun. It was swell. There's no guards down here. So. Take that, because that's going to come in handy. Right. Now then, how do I get... Doesn't matter. This was blocked off previously. There's the bomb there. If I get Sensor B out. You can hear it beep.
Colonel, I've neutralized the bomb.
Good work, Raiden.
It was a great loss for everyone.
Yes, it was.
It was.
Colonel, any damage report on the explosion?
Seems that the duct for diverting the contaminated seawater was destroyed, and the central section of Shell 2 is flooding. The explosions ignited the oil slick on the surface.
What about the toxins?
The chemicals stayed in containment. There's no immediate danger.
Is the big shell stable?
Shell 1 was unaffected. The price was high, but the threat of the bomb is over for now.
What's the next objective?
Rescue the President. Get back to the upper level.
Roger that.
Aye, aye, Captain. So, just so people know what's going to happen next, is going to be a little mini boss battle where you can't do any damage, in case you're like watching this going, why are you not doing anything?
Raiden, the terrorists have retaliated for our bomb neutralization.
That was quick.
What?
A hostage has been killed, shot in the head. They shot one of them on the roof, just to make sure we caught it. One of our satellites caught it clear as day.
Damn.
They announced they would kill one every hour from now on.
Wow. What are my orders? What should I do?
Stay with your mission objective. Rescue the President.
What about the other hostages?
President Johnson is your first priority.
Okay.
Priority my butt. They're all in danger.
Jack, be reasonable. I know what you're feeling, but you can't save them all.
No, not by myself.
Are you expecting that Pliskin to come through?
Do you know what? I am.
Looks like he's turned his radio off too.
I can't complete this mission by myself.
That man was not included in the simulation. He is not a factor in this mission.
What do you mean by that, Colonel?
Your mission must remain a solo effort.
What about the SEALs? No second attempt?
They haven't even gotten to planning that. All we can do is wait. In the meantime, you're our only hope.
Help me, Raiden. You're our only hope.
Raiden, go and rescue the President. You can start off by getting to the upper level of Strut A.
Thanks. I mean, that's where I was before. Could be a problem here, though. Hello, Queen.
I can't tell you how happy I am that you were alive after all. I knew this moment would come. Show yourself and finish me. Like you finished off my father. Otherwise, you'll be the one to die.
Oh, crap.
Uh-oh. No, that's not me.
This could be interesting. You've seen the fires of hell, haven't you?
No, come back, Liv. Come back. You are my only
Maybe
hope.
you can give me death.
No, I cannot.
My name is Fortune, lucky in war and nothing else. And without a death to call my own. Hurry, kill me, please.
I can't do anything. I just got to avoid these oil slicks because things will explode. And these things fall off the roof as well. These lights. And trust me, if I could, I would. But I know I can't. There's one light coming down. And over here. Oh, are you angry? You angry? Missed there. The way you're shooting, I'm not here. Uh oh, that's gonna explode. Oh my god. Oh my god. Come on, Liv. Trust me, there is nothing I can do right now. I can just survive. I'm gonna survive by lying on the floor. That sounds like a good plan to me. If I lay here...
Raiden, Fat Man just contacted us directly.
Fat Man called us?
Yes. Looks like he placed a bomb on the heliport. He specifically asked for you, Raiden.
What?
He's killed off Peter. Now he's after you.
Just bring it, lad. Just bring
How
it.
should I know?
Look, this is really not a good time for this.
The countdown's already begun, Raiden.
Great. How much time do I have left?
I'll show you the count. 500 seconds remaining.
So he's planning on taking this place out.
It looks like he has a different agenda from that of Dead Cell.
Yes, he does.
What
doesn't
about
he?
backup?
None. There's no time.
Which type of explosives is it?
He didn't say.
Why would he tell you?
I'll take over, Queen.
What is it?
It seems our friend Fat Man is out of control.
He'll actually try to destroy this place?
Yes, this could unravel everything we've planned.
But why would he do such a thing?
He's a
But
madman.
he's nothing more than a stereotypical mad bomber now. He's completely lost sight of our ideals. And with it, his loyalty to Commander Jackson.
All right. I'll take care of the wayward soul. It wasn't him.
Unfortunate.
I expected more of this one. Really.
Nah, that was your
But he
first
couldn't
mistake.
kill you, I see.
Completely useless.
Yep, never expect too much of me, pal.
Then he's all mine.
Later. Then.
Now!
Fortune favored the brave there.
Damn.
Dude.
Vamp. Are you gone? No. No, that death was meant for me. Why am I the only one that can't die? Alone again? Cheated out of death again?
Sorry. I'm sorry, Fortune. I'm sorry.
How long will you force me to live?
Not much longer.
How much longer, Dad? You've punished me enough.
Just in case you want to know, her dad is Commander Scott Dolph, who was in the tanker chapter, the Marine commander who gave his speech, who then died.
I thought you could give me peace. But you couldn't kill me either.
No, I could not. I was not good enough. I'm sorry, Fortune. I'm sorry. So sorry. I'm really, really sorry.
There's no need for sorrow, Queen.
And that is why I'm not sorry.
I died once already. I can't die twice.
Once, twice, 3 times a vampire. So we're going to get up here. We are going to hit the save button. And then we're going to continue our Metal Gear Solid adventure next week. Where are you, Rose? Hello.
Jack, you okay?
I'm great. I'm gonna save my game. Today is the 23rd. Thank you.
Hang in there.
I will, don't you worry. I will do my hanging. I will do my best. And that is all we have time for tonight. So we've obviously explored the tanker, the big shell. We've destroyed some bombs. We've lost Big Pete. We've survived Fortune's attack, and we are on our way to visit Batman and probably one of the best boss battles. And I thought we'll save that for the start of the next stream because that's quite a cool way to start the next one. And then you've got like, I think the Harrier fight is soon after that as well. So we'll cover a couple of boss battles in the next one. That is the plan. And yeah, thank you so much for tuning in on Twitch and YouTube. Make sure you hit the follow button or the subscribe button, depending on which platform you're on, and then go across to the other platform and hit the other button. That would be really appreciated. If you're in the YouTube stream, give the stream a like, give the video a like as well. And you can follow me on Instagram and X, both at SquiggyPlays, and TikTok is also SquiggyPlays as well. But thank you so much for tuning in. Hope you enjoyed it. Metal Gear Solid 2 is my favorite Metal Gear Solid game. Like, I'm saying it now, favorite Metal Gear Solid game. Don't care what I say when I play Metal Gear Solid 3 later on. I'm not going to say it when I play Metal Gear Solid 4. Metal Gear Solid 2 is my favorite Metal Gear Solid game. One of my favorite games of all time. And I really hope that you have enjoyed what we've played so far. Thank you so much for tuning in. I will be back hopefully on Wednesday with a Mario Kart World stream. Hopefully, that is the plan. And then after that, Metal Gear Solid will return next weekend. Well, next week, next Monday. Fingers crossed. So thank you so much for tuning in, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.